Everyone, and today we'll talk about new apparel events, Assassin's Creed collaboration events in the Division 2 and how to get all skins the fastest way possible. So let's dive right into it. You still have 1 week and 2 days till this event left, and there are plenty of wonderful rewards. Our favorite costumes of Edward Kenway and Ezio Auditore da Firenze, and as always, there is a new event pass during that particular event. Of the costumes you can get completely for free. Ezio Auditore da Firenze uniform you can buy, you can get only with event pass. Same with the Mentor's Robes uniform, but Pirates Captain uniform, Black Edward's apparel and Edward's uniform you can get completely for free. Same for the patches, you can get Black Flag patch, Black Flag apparel for your weapons, and Assassin apparel for your weapons, Assassin skin, Universal Assassin skin, so you can put it on any weapon, and same for the Assassin page in colors of Assassin's Creed Shadows. In addition to that, you can get from event pass Kenway Flintlock backpack trophy, and also you can get Absterga page also from the event pass. So you can see for the first 5 rewards you need 1000 seasonal XP. It's not your regular XP, it's seasonal XP. You need 1000 per every reward, and to get the next 5 rewards you need 2000 XP, seasonal XP per every reward. So how do you get that seasonal reward? Of course you can play through different seasonal activities. Also you can play through Manhunt, because Manhunt also giving you quite every single week's Manhunt giving you 2200 seasonal XP. It's quite a lot. Also you can play through seasonal journey. It's also giving you quite a lot of XP, 2420 per every single journey mission, and also in addition, and also per every mission during per every contract in your journey missions tab. But also can play through just regular activities around the world, and every single activity giving you also now some amount of seasonal XP. You can play through open world, but it's not the most effective way, because in open world different public activities and activities giving you from 17 to 40 seasonal XP. You can see your seasonal XP when you check any activity. You can see that orange numbers, that are the numbers of your seasonal XP. Also you can play through bounties, but bounties giving you, depending on the difficulty, also different amount of seasonal XP, and probably the best way will be to farm challenging and heroic bounties. They will give you something like 224 XP per challenging difficulty, and if you're lucky enough, if you get enough heroic bounties, you will get 275 seasonal XP. It's not the best way, it's not the fastest way, but it's also a very decent way, especially if you want to play solo, if you don't want to play through different missions. It's still a really good way, but do remember that you have limited amount of bounties per every day. So if you using all your bounties per the day, you might probably want either to wait till another day or ask your friends that still have bounties, especially heroic and challenging bounties, for you to get additional seasonal XP. But also there are different missions, different strongholds, and different other activities you can play through, and let's talk about them, because among them there is very good ways to get your event pass the fastest way possible. As always, you can play through just regular missions, and regular missions will give you, depending on the difficulty and depending on the mission, from 150 180 seasonal XP to 494 to 500 seasonal XP, and it's mainly depending on your mission, because different missions giving you different amount of seasonal XP. But do remember that different climax versions of the mission giving you lesser amount of seasonal XP than regular versions of the missions, mostly, and especially when you are launching mission, climax mission, your seasonal missions that are taking place in some of the stronghold locations. Do remember that stronghold version will give you much more seasonal XP than its climax mission. For example, if I go through Roosevelt Island Alani Castle climax mission, I will get 268 seasonal XP on challenging difficulty and 330 on heroic difficulty. But If I will swap to Roosevelt Island, just a regular Strongholds version, I will get 607 on challenging difficulty and 745 on heroic difficulty, and of course on legendary even more, 883. So when you place, you can farm different strongholds, because strongholds just in their regular version will give you quite a lot of XP, something like 500 or 600 on challenging difficulty, and even more on heroic and legendary, but also different strongholds giving you different amount of seasonal XP. So playing different strongholds on challenging difficulty also will reward you with different amounts of that particular seasonal XP. So best way to get your seasonal XP, to get your events pass completed in fastest way possible, will be to play through Roosevelt Island Stronghold and through many national zoos. They're giving you quite a lot of seasonal XP. Also, really good way will be our favorite tidal basins, giving you 685 on challenging difficulty and 840 on heroic difficulty, and almost 1000 on legendary difficulty. But it's tidal basin, you pretty everyone know what is it, so be prepared. It's pretty difficult. Strongholds, one of the most difficult in the game, probably the same difficult as many national zoo. There are one of the two most difficult. It's two the most difficult strongholds in the game, so they're giving you according amount of your seasonal XP. But what's more funny, also Camp White Oak, it's just a mission. It's not a stronghold. It's also giving you quite a lot of seasonal XP. It's faster than strongholds. It's easier than strongholds. In its regular version, it's giving you on challenging difficulty 440 seasonal XP, and on heroic, it's giving you 540 seasonal XP. When we are talking about favorite national, many national zoo, it's giving you on its regular version on challenging difficulty 677 seasonal XP and 831 seasonal XP. Also, a really good way, really fast way to get your seasonal XP, to get your event pass done. But there are strongholds, and strongholds, as always, they're quite tough, they're quite difficult, and you probably will. It will take quite some time for you to complete one stronghold, and especially if you will farm strongholds again and again and again, you want the biggest amount of XP per every run. You will need to play on higher difficulties, and higher difficulties are quite tough because, again, we're talking about strongholds, one of the most difficult missions in the game. And the fastest and the easiest way will be simply just to play through the regular missions in their regular form, not climax form, because completing missions on challenging and heroic difficulty will reward you with something like 340 and 400, sometimes even 450 seasonal XP on challenging and heroic difficulty, and regular missions are much faster than strongholds. They're easier, they're faster, as they're giving you quite a lot of seasonal XP per the same in the same time. You can even complete 2 or 3 regular missions. At the same time, you will need to complete just one stronghold. Most of the missions, they are not that big as strongholds. So you'll get even bigger amounts of seasonal XP. And it will be much easier than playing through the strongholds, and you will get your events pass much faster. And the last way to get your seasonal XP done is, of course, Pencroff Airview power plants. It's countdown modes, everyone's favorite countdown modes. And again, the best advice is to farm it either on challenging or heroic difficulty. Challenging difficulty will be much more comfortable, trust me. On heroic difficulty, you need quite a good group. It's not that different, but on heroic difficulty, it's much more difficult, and it's activity where you need to survive quite a lot of hunters, and where you need to survive quite tough countdown. You have only 15 minutes to complete the main objective, 2 objectives and the main objective, and to get back to your evacuation points, and 5 additional minutes to kill hunters and successfully evacuate. After completing countdown modes you will get on challenging difficulty 627 seasonal XP. It's quite a lot, but do remember that you need 20 minutes to complete one countdown on challenging difficulty, and you will get even more seasonal XP when you complete it on heroic difficulty. But again, it's literally just a raid. It's not the easiest activity, and you need to have quite good builds, especially to evacuate successfully and to get to be able to complete it. And you need good group, 8 people in total, to be able to complete countdown successfully, to evacuate and to kill all the hunters awaiting you at the evacuation point. So be careful, because it's not the easiest activity. It's probably the same difficult as different strongholds, and it's giving you quite a lot of seasonal XP per run, but it's not the fastest activity. So the best way will be, again, as I already told you, is to play right missions, because different missions, again, giving you different amounts of seasonal XP on different difficulties, to simply just check any main mission you like the most and farm them, because they are faster. They are the fastest way to get your events pass. They are quite fast, and they're giving you quite a lot of seasonal XP, so you will get your events pass the fastest way possible. Guys, for watching this video, don't forget to click like button and subscribe for channel if you want more videos like this. Also check out different guides, builds, overviews on Assassin's Creed series, The Division 2, Elder Scrolls Online, Horizon Forbidden West, Ghost of Tsushima, Dying Light, and Dying Light The Beast. Also check out different playlists with different guides, builds, and overviews. Also check out other different guides, builds, and overviews on different titles. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Good luck!